Hello, Aquarius. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. I hope you're doing well today. This is what you don't see coming for the week of October 26th, 2025. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. So if you have Aquarius in any of those placements, odds are there's a little message in this reading for you. Also, keep in mind that this is a collective general reading. That means it is not individualized nor personalized to you. Messages may come through today that do not fully resonate. And if that happens, don't get upset. It just means that one message is meant for someone else watching. So take what fits, how it fits, leave what doesn't, and be sure to check out your other placements. With all of that said, let's begin. I feel like you've been through a lot in a little bit of time. So maybe for some of you, like the last week or two felt like 10 years. Yeah, I don't know why I'm feeling that all of a sudden. Okay, tapping into the Aquarius collective now for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. What do they not see coming for the week of October 26th, 2025? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card that flew out of the deck is photo proof, getting evidence. So you could be getting the truth about something, creep in. Okay, so you're getting the truth about something here. Fake smiles is right behind that. Okay, so you're getting the truth or you're getting clarity about something or someone in your life. Tell me more about this. Photo proof here, evidence for Aquarius. For Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Yeah, you're seeing something. Or you're trying to obtain the truth about something. Tell me more about this here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. Why is this something they don't see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. First card out, Aquarius, we have the Star, followed by the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the World card. Oh, that happened already. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Swords, the Hermit, and the Devil. Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I want you to take this how it resonates to you because it is a collective general reading. Obviously, I'm going to clarify some of these cards here. And I don't know where you are on the timeline. And what I mean by that is I don't know if this just happened or if it's happening this week. Remember I had said in the beginning of your reading, I feel like the last week or two for you felt like 10 years, kind of all crammed into that 7 or 14-day period. I feel like the Tower already happened because when I do this reading, the way I have the cards laid out, typically the first couple of cards on the table here is the energy of the querent, meaning the individual I'm reading for. And in this case, this would be you. And so you're already entering it in the energy of the Star, which one is your power card, right? This is Aquarius energy in a major arcana portion of tarot, but also pertains to healing. And so I kind of feel, and what precedes the Star card is the Tower card. So for some of you, that Tower already happened. Okay, the Tower already happened. You've been trying to heal from it. Card 15 is the Devil. Card 16, if I remember correctly, is the Tower. And card 17 is the Star. So something toxic or shocking has already occurred for the majority of you. And if not, it's about to. Okay, that's the best way that I can say it. And you'll know whether you've already gone through something jarring and shocking. And if you haven't, and you're like, I don't know what she's talking about, then just brace yourself because it's coming this week. But I feel for the majority of you, it has already happened. And we'll clarify more. I feel like you have already received an apology from this individual. I feel like you have already started to move on from the chaos or conflict or the deception or lie or something here that was uncovered or some ending that occurred. So I feel like for the majority of you, the Tower moment has happened. You've been in the process of healing. The perpetrator, I'll say, has already extended an apology to you, and you've been trying to move forward from it. For others of you, you're receiving that apology this week. So I feel like I have three groups of you. I think that's the best way I can say it. Group one already experienced it, and this week you're getting an apology. For group two, you experienced it, and you already received the apology. And group three, you have not experienced it yet. I don't know why my Aquarius collective is fractured. Typically, I see that when I'm reading for a collective sign because different, like it's happening in different waves, meaning you've altered something or the person or entity you're dealing with has altered something, right? Because we all have the divine gift of free will. And so that'll shift or change or fracture a collective. The end result is the same, but when you get there, it could be a little bit different. And so that's why I want you to take the messages, how they resonate to you. What was the Star card? Why is the Star card here? What was that Tower moment? Let's take this one by one, because I feel like that's the entity that you're dealing with, okay? Did you just hear that? Something just fell. Something just fell here. Okay. What was the Tower moment that occurred here? Something fell out of the blue. Something fell or collapsed out of the blue, or something was revealed. Something occurred here out of the blue. It sounded like a coin that fell, but I don't have any coins on the table and I didn't move. So I don't know what that was, but something fell. Okay, something you weren't expecting maybe fell apart. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Why are you in this Star card energy? What occurred here? Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay, so for the majority of you, it already transpired. Some truth was revealed to you, something that was not in balance. And I feel like it wasn't, you may have perceived it at the time that it was in balance and everything was okay. But the fact of the matter is, I feel like something either was hidden from you or something occurred kind of like out of the blue. Like, where's this coming from? Kind of like fell out of the sky. And some truth was revealed, or you gained some clarity. And it prompted you to emotionally disengage from another individual, from another entity or another energy, however you want to word it. And you've been healing ever since then. So you obtained some kind of proof, like maybe you were looking online and you saw something that broke your heart or devastated you or something like that. You somehow acquired information here that hurt you or gave you the clarity that you needed to disengage from someone. And so that either already happened for you in this, the week leading up to the 26th, or it's about to happen. I feel like the majority of you happened already, but again, take it how it resonates. And then here comes the apology, the Knight of Cups. Tell me more about the apology. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Five of Pentacles, King of Cups, and Temperance. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. So this person either already has apologized to you or they are about to apologize to you, okay? This is someone who is coming in as emotionally balanced as they can, despite what has transpired here between you and them. They don't have to be a water sign and they don't have to be a masculine. But the King of Cups is the top, the height of the cup suit. And so this person is coming as emotionally balanced as they can be, okay? This is someone who's taking ownership of what transpired back there, or how you felt ghosted, or how you felt neglected, or how you felt betrayed, or how you felt cheated. Whatever that Five of Pentacles is for you, something they said or did, or something that you saw that they said or did, created that for you. And that's why you've disengaged from this person. And so I feel like there's an apology here to try to reconcile differences, to try to restore balance to the connection. We're also elevating here from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. So I feel like this person also could be expressing their love or affection or admiration for you. This does not have to be a romantic partner. It's a collective general reading. Maybe you had a huge argument at work, or you caught a coworker or colleague doing something. In that respect, you either already received the apology from this person, like maybe Thursday, Friday of this past week, or in the next couple of days of the new week, the week of October 26th is when you will receive the apology. So again, take it how it resonates to you. But after this event happened or is about to happen, you can expect this apology from this individual. Lovers, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Cups. So this is someone then who would be making the active choice to try to restore emotional stability to the connection. This is someone who would try to get on the same page with you after whatever transpired here. So something that they did, probably some toxic behavior, okay? Six of Swords. And then you have the World card, which is the lesson. Tell me about the Six of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Six of Swords. We have the Moon, we have the Emperor, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Hangman. So this individual, after whatever occurred here, would like to proceed forward with you, meaning they would like to restore or heal the connection. They want to get out of the chaos and conflict. They don't want to argue with you anymore. I feel like they're holding on to you. in terms of like they don't want to see the connection end, right? It's a coworker that doesn't want to now have to come to work every day and have this resentment between you and them, right? It's a friend, family member, or a lover who just wants to, they don't want to let go of you. They don't want to see the connection end. They're very emotional. So although they're coming in this emotionally balanced state, internally, they're actually very emotional about what happened. And I think that's the part they're keeping to themselves. So did they create this tower moment through some toxicity here that they engaged in? Yes. Are they apologetic? Yes. Do they want to restore the connection with you or heal the connection with you? Yes. But this person is trying to come across as strong and stoic and emotionally balanced. And just know that when they do approach you with the apology, I think it is sincere, but there's a lot more under the surface that you're not seeing. So I feel like this person feels terrible. I think they feel terrible for what they've done or for what they've said or something that you saw that created this tower moment for you and for their connection with you. World card. What was the lesson here? Because everything we go through, every struggle, every challenge, every good or bad experience, there's a lesson to be learned. What was the lesson? What was the lesson? Now we're going to get into their energy. I feel like they kept a secret from you or something they did. What was the lesson? One more shuffle. Thank you. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Strength card. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. The lesson here could be that, I forgot what sign I read for earlier, but it was something like when someone shows you who they really are, believe them. Might have been Sagittarius. So maybe you're dealing with a Sag. But there's, in terms of lesson, this is know your value and know your worth and know what you bring to the table and have the courage and strength and perseverance to leave the table when respect is no longer a dish that is being served. There's something here about knowing your value and your worth and knowing what, like I said, you bring to the table and not allowing anyone to try to deplete you or use you or disrespect you or lower your self-esteem, and having the courage to stand up, right? Because in the Strength card, we see this person's like turning into a lion. I'm not saying like bite this person's face off, but I don't even know why that just came to me. But there is something here about being resilient and standing up for yourself. And like I said, choosing to no longer stay at a table where respect is no longer being served. So I think self-worth here was a big lesson here for you. 10 of Swords, the Hermit, and the Devil. I'm getting a twofold message from this. This person did or said something that was toxic in nature that you took as an act of betrayal, something they hid from you in the Hermit energy. The second message I'm getting here is, although this person is apologizing to you, it seems like they don't really want to discuss what they did. There's an apology, there's an acknowledgement for what they did, but they don't want to go too deep on discussing why they did it. And for some of you, this is something repetitive that this person does. Why is that? Why do they not want to discuss it? They don't want to discuss it. One more shuffle. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. Knight of Swords. Why don't they want to discuss it? Some of you, this person has another person. That might have been what you saw online. Only take that if it resonates. You might have saw that this person has another person. This person doesn't want to talk about, we're asking them about this toxicity here and stuff. I feel like this person doesn't want to own up to this behavior. Because if they own up to it, if they admit it, then they would have to work on themselves. Then they would have to nurture this wound. This is a wound within them, right? Especially if it's repetitive behavior. And the Queen of Pentacles is solid and grounded. And you don't get that way if you're engaging in toxic behavior. And the Queen of Pentacles is also a nurturing queen. So they would have to nurture this wound. They would have to tend to this wound. They would have to take the action to do that, to confront it, to maybe get counseling or therapy or address it. And I kind of feel like it's easier for this person to play victim. You know, I behave this way because of my upbringing, or I behave this way because someone did ABC to me, or I behave this way because I had a bad day. It's almost like they don't want to take ownership of it, or they don't want to really look at it, or they really don't want to heal the wound within them. The Queen of Pentacles in this deck, her eyes are closed. It's like, I don't want to see it. What is this? They don't want to discuss it, because if they discuss it, they have to confront it. Then they have to see it. Then they have to take the inspired action to do something about it. And they would rather play victim or blame other entities or other situations, either presently in their life or in their past. Tell me more about that toxicity. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Swords, Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands. The toxicity. Well, when we're talking about toxicity, this could be that this individual spends money or pentacle resources, time, love, money, etc., on situations, environments, or connections that they know are not beneficial to them, that are not healthy, but they have some type of toxic codependency to it or to the person, and that's why they continue giving to it, and they don't want to acknowledge that. This person doesn't want to, and take the messages how they resonate. For some of you, it's that. For others of you, this person does not want to acknowledge that they do not give equally to a connection. They don't want to acknowledge that they're breadcrumbing you. They don't want to acknowledge that by behaving this way, it hurts you. They don't really want to see the pain that they cause. Although they're cognizant of it, they're aware of it, they don't really want to look at it, because then they have to look at some pain within them. And they don't want to look at the pain within them, because then they have to take the inspired action to heal that wound. This person does not want to look at it. So they don't want to look at their behavior or their shortcomings or their inability to give equally to a connection. They know they hurt you, but they don't want to fully look at the pain that they cause, especially if it's repetitive in nature, because then they have to go really deep within in the hermit energy. And this person's afraid of doing that. They're afraid of a full dark night of the soul, which if you're watching tarot, you probably already know what that is. And you have probably already experienced at least one of those dark nights of a soul. And yet this person does not want to do that. They would rather forgive, forget, forgive, forget. Okay. Tell me more about the, gee, I feel like this is going to be a pattern with this person. And I'm an Aquarius rising. I kind of have an idea who this is for me. And I just think it might continue being a pattern, because they don't really want to go within and do the work. What's the advice that Aquarius could give this person? What's the advice that you can give them? It's like self-sabotaging behavior. 10 of Cups card came flying out of the deck. 10 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. 4 of Swords. We're asking advice that you could give them if you want to give them the advice. And there's something here about this person really needs to figure out why they're not happy. They need to take the inspired action to understand what happiness is, what it looks like. I feel like they have no, I don't want to say that they don't value you, but they might not value the connection with you as much as you value the connection with them. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's not what the cards in my hand are representing, but that's what the message that I'm receiving. So in terms of your advice for them, especially with that 4 of Swords, it could be your advice to them is that they need to take the inspired action to talk to someone, counseling, therapy. They need to take the time to figure out what truly makes them happy, or why they continue to show up in ways that sabotage their happiness and sabotage the happiness that they could have in a connection with you. Even if this is a coworker, you know, there's something like, I understand you're having a difficult time at home, but maybe you need to speak to someone instead of coming to work and taking it out on me and everyone else and the clients and the customers. So yeah, in terms of advice, what you could tell this person is they need to take the inspired action. They need to take the initiative here in that King of Wands energy to get to the root of the matter, right? And the 7 of Pentacles in your deck, we're looking at the roots. They really need to get to the root of the matter. Why do they continue engaging in self-sabotaging behavior that not only robs their life of joy and happiness, but also taints the joy and happiness for you or for other people that they interact with? Because I don't think you're the only person that they treat this way. So, okay, Aquarius, let's get you 3 cards of advice. So you definitely just saw something, or you're about to see something online It gives you the aha epiphany moment, the clarity, or some truth or fact is revealed to you. It's heartbreaking for you. It creates a tower moment. You disengage and you decide that I need to walk away from this person. They come in with an apology. Your lesson here, whether you want to take them back or not, or re-engage with them or not, is that this was a lesson for you in terms of self-worth and having the ability to speak up for yourself and having the ability to set some healthy boundaries and to even walk away if that's what you need to do. And your advice, if you want to help this person, and it's not your job to heal them, but if you wanted to, there's something here about them needing some kind of counseling or therapy to figure out why they continue engaging in the self-sabotaging behavior. 3 cards of advice here for you this week. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles. When you do receive the apology, and like I said, for some of you, you already have, there's something here about going within. And before you just quickly go head first, Knight of Wands, 3 of Cups, we're going to, reconcile and all is well. There's just something here of like remembering what this person has done. Because you do have the ability or the option to forgive someone, but not allow them back into your life. So I want to give, I want to say to you that you need to give this a lot of thought if you truly want to reconcile with this person. I also heard, don't say it's okay. So I guess when this person says, I'm so sorry that I did that, or I'm sorry that you saw that, or something like that, there's something, or I'm sorry I behaved that way. There's something about you not saying, oh, it's okay. Don't say it's okay. I don't know why. Someone needs to hear that. Maybe that's your go-to response when you're about to forgive someone. You say, oh, it's okay. Don't say it's okay. It was not okay. You can say, thank you for apologizing, and I accept your apology. But don't say it was okay, because I feel that phrase then is telling that person, like subliminally or subconsciously, that they can do this again because it's okay. And that might be a lesson here for you as well, is to not just say it's okay. You have to acknowledge, no, that was terrible and that was painful. And you need to figure out why you did that or why you continue to do that. And thank you for the apology. I forgive you, but no, it was not okay. So there's something like that here for you in terms of your advice. 8 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. Whether or not you want to accept this person's apology or allow them back into your life is entirely up to you. But don't allow it to derail you this week. Whatever transpired back there or is about to happen, don't allow it to shift your focus away from your work or your other responsibilities. And again, you can say, I accept your apology, or I forgive you, without fully taking this person back in. Or you could decide to take it very slow, especially if you're still confused, 7 of Cups, over whether or not you want to fully engage with them. But whatever you do, don't just say it's okay. I don't know why someone needed to hear that. But that's what I have for you this week, Aquarius. I feel like for me, I'm a little behind on the timeline. I experienced this last week, got the apology last week, had the conversation last week. So I kind of feel like I'm just like running a week ahead of the collective, and probably for many of you, because you're coming in already in the week in the star energy, which tells me the tower has already happened for you. But for those of you where it has not happened, brace yourself. There's truth, fact, clarity, evidence coming to the forefront. Will the person be apologizing to you? Yes. And at that point, you'll be in the same boat, so to speak, as the other Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placement. So you'll need to make the determination on whether or not you are accepting this person back, what terms you're expecting them back on. And again, I want to reiterate the message. Don't tell them it's okay. It wasn't okay what they did. That's what I have for you, Aquarius, for the week of October 26, 2025. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.